So I've been informed that the most searched for term every year on the 9Marks website is deacons. There it is. Why is that? Perhaps that is surprising to you. It was a bit surprising at first to me, but as I've reflected on it, I think there may be a few reasons why that's the case. First of all, the Bible doesn't say a whole lot about deacons. So if a church is wanting to think intentionally about how to deploy deacons, they're going to want some outside help, some outside reflection on Scripture, because again, the verses in Scripture are pretty bare. And so that might be one just kind of intuitive reason, is that whereas it comes to something like elders, of course we need outside help, but we know there's just a lot more biblical material to work with, and we can kind of maybe get farther down the field just with us and our Bibles. And so I think that's one reason. I think another reason is because a lot more churches, particularly in the Southern Baptist Convention, a lot more churches have deacons than have elders. There are a lot of churches, in fact, where the deacons are functioning as elders. And I would argue that church has neither biblical elders nor biblical deacons, but there's a confusion between the offices as they're conflated into one. And the last reason doesn't have so much to do with years past, but it leads me to think that maybe this will continue to be the case for the near future. And that's that we are coming off the most difficult year of pastoral ministry for most of the pastors we know. Brothers are dealing with decision fatigue. They're feeling depleted and beleaguered and are just frankly struggling. And so never, perhaps, in the lives of their ministries and their churches have biblical, effective deacons been so needed. I've wondered, why did 9Marks wait to have this book written until the very end of the series when it's been the most searched for term for years? Maybe in God's providence, one reason is that this is a time, this could be medicine for the moment when a lot of pastors are depleted and distracted, and churches need to rethink and redeploy deacons in order to continue to advance the kingdom of Christ for the glory of His name.